Good day everyone. So we discuss about the basement fire from VFP Operational Procedures Manual. Introduction, basement fire. General procedures. Before, dito, bago simulan ng mga ating mga fire officer, bago sila mag-operate, ito yung mga gagawin nila bago. So all responders wear appropriate personal protective equipment or PPE. So, minimake sure nila na lagi silang protektado bago sila mag-rescue or gumawa ng mga hakbangin para ma-extinguish yung fire. So, number 2 is the incident commander or IC, who is the highest ranking personnel, coordinates with the company, fire brigade, or building administrator to gather information including evacuation plan, floor plan, the location, and extent of fire and type of fuel. So dito si IC or si Incident Commander, siya ang pinakamataas na ranking personnel na magko-coordinate sa fire brigade or building administrator na mag-gather sila ng information para makagawa sila ng plano na yung evacuation plan or floor plan na kung paano nila masusolusyonan yung sunog, no? So number 3, the IC assumes command and activates incident command system or yung ICS natin na tinatawag. So the IC activates and deploys evacuation, search and rescue, emergency medical service or EMS, and hazardous materials hazmat response teams if needed. Pag kinakailangan sila na nandiyan naman si EMS at saka hazmat, no? Para ano lang sila, kumbaga pag kinakailangan na talaga, magde-deploy na sila ng na yung dalawang yon. So number 5, ito naman tayo sa number 5, no? The IC directs the conduct of damage assessment and need analysis or DANA and reports the same to the next higher officer. So si IC is magkakonduct ng damage assessment and need analysis at ire-report niya to sa mas nakakataas sa kanya. Number 6, the IC directs the conduct of fire operations in accordance with the phases of firefighting whenever applicable. So dito na tayo sa during, no? Number 6, si IC naman is magkakonduct na ng fire operations, no? Yung phases of fire natin, ano ba yung mga phases of fire natin? Nandiyan si initial phase, si free burning phase, at saka si smoldering phase, no? Si number 7 naman tayo. The IC declares fire under control when there is no probability of fire to escalate. Kumbaga dito si IC ang magde-declare kung ang fire ba or ang sunog ba is under control na. Kung nakikitaan nila to ng ang apoy ay wala nang maging cause para mas lumakas, no? Si IC 'yon, no? So general procedures naman tayo sa after. So, number 8, the BFP component of Unified Command declares fire out after determination of total extinguishment. Pag sinasabi natin total extinguishment, wala na talaga sunog. Ibig sabihin, napatay na nila. So, ang BFP ang magsasabi na BFP component of Unified Command declares fire out na. Ibig sabihin, wala nang sunog na nagaganap, no? Sa number 9 naman, the IC directs the BFP investigators to continue the conduct of investigation. So, si IC or Incident Commander naman, magdadirect siya kay BFP investigators. Si investigators naman, siya yung magkukonduct ng investigation kung ano nagiging cause ng sunog. No? Sa number 10 naman, the responding unit returns to the station after demobilization only. So, dito naman, si number 10, demobilization, the return of all resources to their respective places of origin. So 11, the fire marshal together with the firefighting unit conducts post-fire analysis. No? Ano ba yung post-fire analysis natin? Na-discuss natin about sa evaluation of fire operation, an inquiry and critique of fire personnel about all phases of fire from the time of alarm and until the actual return the station. So the last is number 12. The station's chief operation submits after fire operations report to the fire marshal for a subsequent submission to the next higher officer. Yun.
Therefore, to conclude, basement fires represent a formidable threat to both life and property, presenting a complex array of challenges for firefighters and occupants alike. The confined nature of basement fire, combined with the abundance of combustible materials typically stored therein, creates an environment where fire can quickly escalate, spreading rapidly and producing intense heat and toxic smoke. By following the guidelines outlined in the BFP operational manual, procedures and manual, it will ensure the safety and on how we handle situation like this. In the end, preventive actions like regular electrical system maintenance, safe storage of combustible items, and the installation of fire sprinklers and smoke detectors can help lessen the chance of basement fires. Through awareness of the risks associated with basement fires and the implementation of suitable safety measures, we can endeavor to improve community safety and resilience against this significant fire hazard. And here are some of the recommendation on kung paano natin may iwasan yung possible na basement fire, paano natin ma-prevent. First is electrical maintenance. Regularly inspect and maintain electrical wiring, outlets, and appliances in the basement to prevent electrical malfunctions that could spark a fire. Replace the damaged cords promptly and avoid overloading circuits. Kailangan doon natin ayusin yung electrical maintenance natin, i-check natin kung tama ba, kung wala bang problema sa electrical wirings sa basement, kasi usually yung mga wirings nasa basement lagi yun, kaya yun yung laging nagiging cause yung laging nakikita na cause ng fire pag galing sa basement. Electrical maintenance. Next is proper storage. Store flammable materials such as paint, solvents, and gasoline and cleaning products in well-ventilated areas away from heat source and ignition point. Kailangan daw natin ayusin yung kasi kadalasan yung nakastore sa sa basement, mga gamit na tinatambak lang, hindi naman araw-araw ginagamit, kunyari sa mga company, kailangan nilagay natin sa basement, dun madalas tinatago sa baba. So kailangan daw natin ayusin yun, na ilayo natin yung mga tulad ng solvents, paint, gasoline na madali mag produce ng apoy. Syempre ilalayo natin sa heat source. Next is smoking safety. Prohibit smoking in the basement and establishment designated outdoor smoking areas away from the building. Provide proper disposal containers for cigarette butts and ensure they are emptied regularly. Kasi minsan yung sa basement part, hindi lang talaga basement yun, syempre yung meron din dun parking, syempre yung mga tao dun nagayosi. Kailangan natin i-prohibit yung mga ganang bagay para makayos tayo sa apoy. Next is fire detection and suppression. Install smoke detectors in the basement interconnected throughout the building to provide early warning of fire. Consider installing a fire suppression system such as fire sprinkler to quickly extinguish fires before they can spread. Yun, yung maglagay tayo ng mga pang suppression sa fire, para hindi, kung may mag-uumpisa ng fire, hindi naman masyado lumala. Tas smoke detectors para ma-detect natin kung may apoy ba talaga. Kasama na dun sa smoke detectors yung mga gagawa ng ingay pag may na-detect na sunog. Next is adequate ventilation. Ensure that the basement is adequately ventilated to prevent the build-up of flammable gases and toxic smoke in the event of fire. Keep windows and vents obstructed and consider installing mechanical ventilation system if natural ventilation is sufficient. Kailangan doon natin na magkaroon ng ventilation, para proper ventilation, para hindi maipit lang sa basement natin yung mga iba't ibang klase ng toxic smoke na pwede mag-produce ng fire. Kailangan natin, kung wala mang natural na na ventilation, kunyari mga bintana, kasi syempre basement yun, wala mang mga ganun, kailangan natin magkabit ng mechanical ventilation. Next, 6. Emergency preparedness. Develop and practice a fire escape plan. Syempre matik na yan, kailangan may sa isang building, sa basement, kailangan lahat ng building natin may fire escape plan. Hindi lang to para sa basement fire, kundi sa pambuong building. 7. Professional inspection. Schedule regular inspection of the basement and building structured by qualified professional to identify and address potential fire hazard. Ito yung ginagawa ng BFP na ini-inspect nila yung buong building para malaman kung ano yung possible na fire hazard. Syempre bibigyan naman nila kayo ng ng permit kung goods ba yung nyo o kailangan may baguhin. Tulad sa diniscuss ni ma'am na nakaraan, kailangan nagbibigay ng days yung BFP para ayusin yung mga gantong hazard. Syempre pinaka-importante, fire extinguisher. Keep portable fire extinguishers readily accessible in the basement and train occupants on their proper use. Kailangan daw readily accessible yung mga portable fire extinguisher natin. Kunyari yung sa pinag-aralan natin noong nakarang kailangan naka-place siya sa above ng floor, tapos yung accessible, yung madaling makikita ng mga tao, tapos i-train din natin yung mga tao kung paano gumamit nun. Syempre magagamit nila, ang display lang yun, di walang kwenta rin. And ensure that extinguisher are appropriate for the types of fire likely to occur in the basement, such as class A and class B. Kung ano yung mga pwedeng pagmula ng apoy doon, kailangan yung gagamitin na fire extinguisher akma dapat doon sa apoy lang. Thank you.